Mr. Humboldt Hippie here. Happy Thanksgiving. We're looking at a pretty rare, I don't know how common you can find a Centauri agave, are rumored to only flower every 100 years, and they take the right conditions in order to be able to flower. And what we're looking at right now is an agave Centauri. Also known as the century plant. Has lots of mints and different things growing around. I mean, this is not its natural environment, by the way. It's growing on the ocean. A lot of people, these do grow on the ocean. And I also grow these. You can see a few of my videos. Looks like we got quite a few beautiful plants down here. Lambs. The lambs spacing the word right this minute. Anyway. Back to this beautiful specimen here. That's sad because most people, unfortunately, especially in these redneck communities, they just chop these things down. And believe it or not, this is just an accident plant. And it's growing in just the most extreme industrial waste, toxic wastelands. These buildings over here are built on salmon creeks, and this is a toxic area that needs, you couldn't eat any of this food. They try and make it kind of nice with the little green zone, but any waste, any train tracks or the pentam is what it's called. That's in the it's the poison that they put in the ground. All the train tracks and everything, hundreds of yards, to the left or right of any train track is just destroyed. That's why it's BLM land. It's government land. Okay, so back to foraging. We are now finding some of the seed pods that just fell off of this. So hopefully we can get some seeds from the super mama. Oh gosh, all this mint smells so good. Just crush it up. The smells, are very powerful medicine. Smells so good around here. Started to go on a little bit of a rant about the destruction of the local environment, but enough of that. Let's just focus on what we can do to make it more beautiful. Let's see if we can open up some seeds right now, okay? Let's see what we find. Holy! Now, I don't know about you all, but, I'm not exactly Mr. Agave farmer. And look at all these seeds. Now, I could tell you these are more than likely destroyed and wasted because of the wet environments and stuff out here. Now, if you consider that it's possible that these only harvest or flower in the right conditions of maybe once every 100 years, these might be extremely rare finds. Before I went on my rant back to the rednecks that are around here, those are viable seeds. That's where I've gotten some of my agave plants for the record, were from a mommy like this that these growers decided they needed to destroy because it was taking up the few feet in their backyard, and they wanted to grow something, I guess, that was more profitable to them. But I can't imagine what could be more profitable than this, because this is like a 100-year plant. I mean, it's massive, trust me. You know, it would take 10 people couldn't hold hands around this right now. And to give you a better example too, this right here is a baby. This is just a little teeny baby coming off of this. Agaves pup off. That means that instead of getting all these millions and millions of seed pods and seeds and growing new plants or cacti, they will actually put off baby pups, is what they're called. They pup off. They're little tiny, smaller cacti that come off of the main stalk, usually at the base. Agaves don't really have a trunk like this typically, so it's always this coming off of the base under the ground. So it looks like it's a separate little plant. You would think that it's from a seed, but this is actually more than likely attached to the base of this. And once you get away from this right here is a totally separate plant. If you got under all of this, you would see that there's probably just a bunch of little baby agaves. I can see fresh growth right here, so I know that that blue right there is a new agave. But this is not a blue agave, by the way. This is a Centauri plant, Centauri. So again, let's see if we can find some seeds. I'm doing a video.
Oh, nice.
And this is a Centauri plant.
Yeah, I planted it.
Awesome. Could you tell me about it?
Sure. 25 or 6 years ago.
We are on video, just so you know.
Oh,
I was doing it, so that'd be awesome. Yeah.
About 25 or 6 years ago, I planted it. I brought a few down from a person who was moving from McKinleyville and planted it there.
25 years.
Yeah,
How many?
about.
How often does this flower?
Once in its life and then dies. It's going to die.
This is so awesome. I'm trying to find some viable seeds right now.
Oh, they're probably in there.
Oh yeah, there's hundreds, and I have all this on the video, and video will die here in a few minutes.
I saw crows up there the other day trying to eat them, and they tried for a while, and then they quit. I haven't seen them come back and do it yet.
There's a bird right there, right on it right now.
I bit on one, and I could taste it for like days afterwards. They're kind of bitter.
I just got some crows and some apple trees, munching on the apple trees.
You know,
I study plants and all this, so even though this is all on my video right now, this is totally what I do. Is I go out and I try and document plants, and I just, because I instantly just dropped my bike right there, because I'm like, oh, Centauri plant.
all those ones that I brought down. Sandy planted some down there. I used to have some over here before Tom messed with them. Those ones that are down there at the
yeah, I've seen huge ones right there next to the there's sun
they
isn't
really
there some
whacked them back pretty bad.
But there's some what is it,
next
sunflower
to that building. Yeah, by the
sunflowers too. Yeah, those were huge. I took pictures of those just the other day.
Oh, those were all about the same age as these. Well, maybe a little younger.
Oh, this is great. Yeah, I was just talking about this in the video too.
Blue agave, I think they call it. No, blue agave.
Well,
they make tequila and sisal rope out of it.
I was just saying that this wasn't blue agave, but now, because your newer pups right here are blue, and then it turns green. But I thought that this was just Centauri plant, and blue agave was a different agave altogether.
No, they're all. That's
Maybe they're
all
just
the same group.
Oh yeah, oh they are.
Bunch. Yeah, they're all related.
I do know how they make it. They cut this. So we'll talk about it right now. You cut off these fins right here,
That's
and
right.
you cut out that middle, and there's a bowl right there in the main stalk, and they actually cut a whole section off the stalk and carve a little bowl in, and then the juices will suck up and fill that bowl up with a liquid, which is the agave nectar, which is for diabetics and all that. It's the world's best sugar. It's actually
Really?
insulin or some type of words that I can't remember all the technical words, but
Can't imagine eating that, but they make tequila out of it. They'll cut all the leaves off, make sisal rope with the leaves because they're very
Sure.
fibrous.
Sure.
You know, this fiber is strong. It's a strong little fiber.
I didn't know about the fibers.
Yeah, I thought maybe you were out here chopping them up.
Oh, no. Really?
Cut them in things. You know, they cut
Just-
the points off.
Huh. For what?
Oh, I'm not sure. I think they make a needle with the.
Sure. That would be, yeah, I guess, yeah. Gosh.
Break off a piece and show you.
No, I'm good. I don't, I'm familiar. I grow them, yeah.
If you pull the pieces apart, you'll get almost like spider, like
A fiber.
a throng of spider web that pulls apart with it. It's almost not much more than spider web.
Yeah.
But then, of course, there is the other fiber that's in it as well.
Oh, there's a lot of strong spider webs around here, too. As far as that goes, I think we got some of the world's strongest spider webs here in this town. You can see this ribbing. This ribbing is great because these patterns are formed from the inner tusk jamming against it.
Yes.
Where's my hand here?
Wouldn't want to fall on that thing.
Oh, no. Yeah, I grow lots and lots and lots of cactuses.
I usually cut the ends off.
Oh, this is great that I got this.
Keep
And
them from hurting anyone.
I got my main big agave from, same as this. It was a pup off of a main stock sensory one that, these guys,
Have some growing somewhere.
Yeah, I've got whole gardens. I grow a whole garden of tons of, hundreds of cactus and
Oh, cool.
different types. I have one main one this size because of the logistics of the points and all that. It's not this size, it's smaller, but it is the exact same one. And then it's got some pups, and it was a pup that came off of a flowered mother. And those guys, like I was saying, they just kind of dumb, cut it down, oh, it's in the way, type of thing. And I'm looking at this, I'm all depressed because I'm like, it's close to the wires. I could see the city just went, this is in the way.
Oh, it's not going to last much longer. It'll probably fall over before the winter's over, I bet. Maybe, well, actually, I've seen them last a couple of years. I'm going to make a didgeridoo out of the core.
Awesome.
All goes well.
Oh, awesome. You do that? How to or something? Or how many of these have you ever flowered or seen flower? Or do you grow? You have a garden, or do you just urban garden?
It's the first one I've ever flowered.
You're basically an urban guerrilla gardener.
I'm not sure what you mean.
That means that you're planting in the green spaces, regardless. I mean, I'm pretty right.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know.
shop
You own this property. I don't know.
I
But
have a shop over here, and
Yeah.
my apartment's next door, so I've been living here for a long time.
Sure.
Longer than this tree was. Longer
Sure.
than the agave.
I've been here for about 3 years, and I get a lot of my plants and everything off of the green zones or areas or whatever. Like right now, I'll forage these. I'll get tons of these seeds. Obviously, thousands
I
of them.
wonder how long it takes for a seed to sprout.
I also wondered about the, there's so many different grade variants of these green fruits because I don't know what they're supposed to fruit quality.
You didn't see it this summer, huh?
No, I just right now
covered in bees.
can't believe I missed it. It was flowering. I can't believe I missed it, and I've zoomed by here a few times. It's like I just got the sunflowers last week, and I missed this one, But it's also late at night. Maybe some of the times I've come through, it's been dark.
They're apparently easy to miss. I said to someone the other day.
Oh, it's so high. I was just another tree. I look at things. I'm looking for, plants and stuff. So. Gosh, it sucks. I missed a pollinator plant because I'm big on all of these. I study all. I got videos on all of these. I grow all of these. You got your lamb's breath over here. All these mints. I'm just getting high on the aura of the smell of all the mints and stuff. I was just crushing them because they smell so good over there.
Doug planted most of the flowers through here. Those willows are Portuguese willow, right?
Oh, that is willow. Yeah.
Portuguese willow that I use to make furniture with.
Yeah, this is a wood area building, right? Basically.
These chairs on the porch. Stick chairs.
Oh, you made that out of the willow right here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, God bless you.
Oh, wow, that is so nice.
Stick your head in the shop. Look, the bark
Well, Mr. Humboldt-Hippy here, signing off. I hope you got a lot of that live interview with planter grower of the urban green zone gardener, guerrilla grower. Go out there and get it done. Go out and grow, plant everything anywhere. Worst case scenario, they're going to chop it down anyway, so why not cover up, you know, some of your back alleys? Do it for the bees.